Hey, welcome back to our channel. And what can you see different here today? It's virtual teacher Mariú. And today we are going to work with a different project. And that is working with shapes. We're gonna make 3 activities today, okay? Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, now that we're back, I'm gonna describe to you the things that we're gonna be doing today, okay? First, we're going to make a project. Well, not a project, this entirely is a project, but an activity using transparent paper. You can find it in different colors or transparent. Today, I'm gonna use transparent, okay? And our last one is making 3D shapes, which in this case would be forms. How we can make a triangle into a pyramid and a rectangle and a square. Yes. And maybe a diamond. Let's see how it's gonna work using the same sticks of ice cream and clay. Let's see how we're gonna start with our first activity. Okay, before we start, let's discuss the materials that we're going to use. First of all, we're going to use ice cream sticks. Those are really cool. You can have them of different colors, or they can just simply be color nude or skin tone. After that, we're also going to be using clay, glue. You can have actually the glue gun with a help from an adult, or that's fine. Clay, glue, maybe some tape, and I think that's it. Maybe you can have some markers as well if you want to. Perfect. Now we're ready to start our activities. Activity number 1. Are you ready? Well, we are ready to start, and with our first activity, we're gonna use these sticks I mentioned. Actually, with more than one activity, we're gonna use them. You can have them on different sizes and different colors as well, okay? So, let's first, actually, we're gonna use this in all our activities. Oh my God, no, I had a perfect set. Okay, back to reality. Yes, we're gonna use these sticks. So for the first one, let's take our sticks and arrange them here. Okay, and we're gonna make the transparent shapes. For this, we're gonna need this transparent paper. You can actually find them in different colors. But for this activity, I just have this one so we can make it see-through, okay? Now we're gonna cut it and we're gonna make some shapes with this. The only problem with this is that you can only make shapes that are like that, have corners. You can't make any circles or any ovals because these are, straight lines, that's why. So we're gonna make a diamond, a square, and a rectangle. As I said, you can use hot glue gun, but I'm gonna use like the silicone glue this time. And you can use also tape to secure it. But for this activity, I'm gonna use my silicone glue. What I'm gonna do is just form a square. You maybe can't see it because it's transparent, or because of the lightning. Because of the light, you can actually see it, so that's perfect. Okay, let's first put this here. Great. And now we're gonna form our square. We need 4 lines, 4 equal lines to make our square. Because the rectangle is also, let's change and use blue. The rectangle is also 4 lines, but one is 2 or longer than the other 2. So these are equal lines. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna cut around it, okay? Or you can just measure it and cut it before and just put the sticks on. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna do the diamond and the rectangle. Okay, now that is ready, it's already dry. You can, let me put this away. You can just go and see stuff through them. That's really cool. And actually, you can hunt things with the shapes. For example, using this one, you can hunt objects with squares that are squared. This one using, like, you can hunt objects that are like a diamond. And with this one, you can hunt objects that are like a rectangle. That's a really cool activity. You can actually see it here. I am doing it right here. For a second activity, you can make some shapes really similar to the first activity, but without the transparent paper. You can make maybe something for a frame. Simple as this, and you can make some designs here. That's why I told you to use your markers. For example, like here, you can have a pretty picture like I have here, or a postcard, right? Nice postcard from Boston, given by my grandma. And you can make your own frame. Just put it here. Ta-da! Great. For our third activity, we're gonna be using clay. Different sizes of clay, and we're gonna be making some circles, some little balls like this, not so small, something like this. Can you see it? Okay, something like this, that you can actually use like a glue for making now the 3D shapes, which is now what we're gonna be making, which is like forms. Actually, when you bring shapes to 3D, it's called forms. So we're gonna use our sticks, but for now I'm gonna use this nude sticks, and I'm gonna be making some shapes, like for example a cube. Okay. Now let's make a pyramid. A pyramid is a triangle with volume. Okay, volume is when you can see something that is really tall and actually really broad. You can see like it's profound and tall. Okay, so we're gonna make a pyramid, which is actually a triangle. Where have you seen pyramids before? Check it out here. That's right, in Egypt, the pyramids of Egypt. Ancient Egypt. Now let's start with our pyramid. Ding, 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 ding. Well, I hope you liked today's video, and I hope I can invite myself, my virtual self, more often. What do you think? This is actually really cool, huh? Okay, so I hope to see you next week, and I hope you can practice and make this at home to work on shapes in a different way. See you next week. Bye!